One criticism I get a lot is that, oh, you just made that up, Piero. You're just, and I just, like I just described, that I thought, well, hey, I learned some of these things were illusion. What might it be like if I take the illusion out? Okay, I'll use that. And it's just sort of arbitrary. But that's what I think. I mean, it's always been that way. The old view that everybody was certain of, they were just making up too. The fact that they thought they were certain is just how fucking wrong they were. But we all make it up. So everything is just made up, all the ideas. And that's the point, really, is of will. I take a programmer's attitude towards the mind. Where's the manual? I'll read it. We don't have one. So, okay, I'll write it. And it's all about the will, right? I want something, and I'm going to try to make decisions, whatever ones I can. And I think they're decisions on what to visualize when we're talking about the conscious will. But there's more to it than that when we talk about the whole will. I take this programmer's view of the mind where I get to make these ideas up, and if they just crazy ones like butterflies are flying on my face and I could see them, okay, I can choose to do that. I don't. Why would you choose to do that? Actually, it's not that easy, but why would you? Why would you choose to do that? You're allowed to, though. If that's the rebuttal to my choosing not to do it, is that, but I can do it. Look, I'm putting babies on my head. Okay, go for it. You know, and it takes all kinds. But I get to say how it works. I mean, everybody's just limiting, like, well, we've had this idea. It seems so solid. Yeah, but how many solid ideas, like the Earth doesn't move and God isn't there, and it's how many of these hard ideas do you have to break free from before you stop saying, but we're stuck with it. The way I look at things, I'm stuck with it, and it's an illusion. So now I'm disillusioned. I mean, how many times do you have to get disillusioned before you just realize, oh yeah, there's always something else after the illusion. It's always something better too. So what's the problem? Just get with the program and move those illusions past the disillusionment stage right into the new and improved illusion stage and be happy that's what you've got. And if you know that and you don't have this crazy error that it's wrong, then you'll do the scientific thing and you'll keep changing it. Sometimes you'll change it under the definition. Sometimes you'll say, well, we're just going to say that doesn't exist. Like there's no ether. The ether is the medium for light, for the electromagnetic wave, some sort of material thing. They found out there's no ether. Well, what's that really mean? It means the ether is they proposed that the medium doesn't exist. There's still a medium, it's the field. It's just that it doesn't have these regular kind of qualities, material qualities, like having a one rest frame. It's at rest with every other frame. So that's weird. And they said, well, there isn't really a medium, but there's still a medium. But it's a field. So it's not the ether because the ether wasn't just a field, it was all these ideas in there. So they decided, well, that one doesn't go. They could have just said, oh, well, the ether isn't material, it's a field. And they could have called that field the ether. And people still do pretty much. They say the waves are shooting through the ether. They still do because metaphorically, I mean, you can rearrange the terms either way. But you got to rearrange them. So, um, yeah, I just assertive. I believe it's somewhat arbitrary, but unlike objectivists and dogmatists, I don't believe that discredits an idea that it's arbitrary, so long as it is testable, and there's another one that's testable in the same kind of parameters. Then you can compare the two, choose the better one, and that's all you need. That plus induction to expect progress. Cheers.